All right, diving in. Today, it's all about 6061 aluminum. We're going deep.
Deep into machining it.
Yeah. This stuff, it's everywhere. Planes, cars, even like in our pockets, right?
Phones, laptops, you name it. Pretty versatile stuff.
And we've got this technical breakdown all about how to machine it right, how to get the best results.
And that's key because 6061, it's got a reputation.
Oh, yeah. Like what? Spill the tea.
Strong, for sure. Corrosion resistant, big plus. But that also makes it kind of...
A pain in the neck to work with.
You could say that. It's not the easiest material to machine. Requires some finesse.
Ooh, okay, I'm intrigued. So before we get to the how-to, set the stage for us. What IS 6061 aluminum? Why is it so popular?
Well, think strength to weight ratio. That's huge in engineering, right? You want something light but tough. And then the corrosion resistance makes it perfect for outdoor applications, anything exposed to the elements.
Right. So airplanes, obviously. Boats, I bet.
Exactly. Even bike frames, some car parts.
But we're focusing on the machining side today. And you said it's, what, a bit of a diva?
It can be, yeah. Haha. It doesn't always behave the way you'd expect.
How so?
Well, let's say you're cutting it. Instead of shearing off cleanly, it might deform under pressure.
Oof, not good. So then you get, like, what, jagged edges?
Exactly. Burrs, uneven finishes. Not what we want.
So what's the trick? The source material, it's pretty insistent on sharp tools.
Absolutely. Dull tool. It's just going to push the aluminum around, deform it further.
Oh, I see. Like, it's got to be sharp enough to slice through, not just squish.
Precisely. Carbide, high-speed steel, those are your go-tos. Sharp, strong, can handle the heat.
Speaking of heat, this source is obsessed with coolant. Like, seriously, mentions it constantly. Why so important?
It's not just about temperature. Coolant, it's a multitasker. It cools the tool, yes, prevents warping, but also lubricates, flushes away those tiny metal chips that fly off during cutting.
Gotcha. So clean cuts, longer tool life, and a happy machinist.
You got it.
Okay, so we've got our sharp tools, coolant flowing. Let's get into the nitty-gritty, the different machining techniques for 6061.
All right, sounds good.
First up, face milling. Source material dives right in. What's the deal with this one?
Face milling, it's all about those flat surfaces. Imagine taking a block of aluminum and making one side perfectly smooth, even.
Like the top of a phone, maybe?
That's a good example. Or a base for some precision machinery. Needs to be level, no warping. So, face milling, specific tools for this. High-speed face mills, carbide inserts, high positive rake angle.
Whoa, slow down. Rake angle. Break that down for me.
Think of it like the angle of the cutting edge. High positive rake, it's angled to slice through the aluminum more efficiently.
Okay. Less pushing, more slicing. Makes sense.
Exactly. Clean cuts, less heat, smoother finish.
Awesome. Next up, drilling. Pretty straightforward, right? Just drill a hole.
Not so fast. 6061, remember, it's got its quirks. Drill bits need to be specific. High helix angle.
Helix angle. Is that like a twisty drill bit?
It is. The flutes, those spiral grooves, they're angled more steeply. This helps clear out those metal chips as you drill. Otherwise, they clog, heat builds up, bad news.
Makes sense. Oh, and the source also mentions something called peck drilling.
Right, peck drilling. Instead of drilling straight through in one go, you do it in short bursts. Drill a bit, retract, drill, retract. Gives those chips a chance to escape.
Smart. So you're basically preventing a metal traffic jam inside the hole.
Exactly. Keeps things cool, prevents breakage.
Now we're getting somewhere. All right, next technique, tapping. What's that all about?
Tapping, that's how we make threaded holes.
So you can screw stuff in.
Yep, for bolts, screws, all sorts of things. Now with 6061, you need the right tap, carbide, or high-speed steel again.
Makes sense. Sharp, strong, all that.
And you're going to want tapping fluid. Lubrication is key here. Clean threads, less friction, happy machinist.
Got it. All right, end milling. This one sounds kind of artistic, am I right?
You're getting the hang of this. End milling, it's about creating those complex shapes, those intricate details, grooves, slots, even decorative stuff.
So like if you wanted to engrave a design on a piece of 6061.
You could. End mills, again, carbide inserts, high positive rake angle, and there's this technique, trochoidal milling.
Trochoidal milling? That's a mouthful. What's special about that?
It's all about the cutting path. It's circular, which actually reduces cutting forces. This lets you do deeper cuts, finer details.
Interesting. So more delicate work on a material that's known for being tough.
Exactly.
Last one, turning. This, I'm guessing, is how you make those smooth cylindrical shapes, like a metal rod or something.
You got it. Turning, it's all about precision. You need a sharp cutting tool, light cuts, controlled feed rate. That's how fast the material moves against the tool.
Too fast. And
Deformations, Uneven
Yeah.
surfaces, back to square one.
Right, right.
Hmm.
So steady and slow wins the race. Okay, so we've covered a lot of ground here. Face milling, drilling, tapping, end milling, turning, all these different techniques, all for this one material. 6061 aluminum.
It's a testament to how important this material is. It's worth mastering.
It really makes you appreciate the skill involved. I mean, we see these finished products every day, but never really think about how they're made.
Absolutely. And we've only scratched the surface, honestly. Each of these techniques, they're a whole world unto themselves. It's incredible how far manufacturing technology has come.
No kidding. Well, big thanks to everyone for joining us on this deep dive into the world of machining 6061 aluminum. It's been enlightening, to say the least.
Absolutely.
So next time you see something made of aluminum, maybe take a second to think about all the steps, the skill, the precision it took to get there.
It's a whole hidden world just waiting to be explored.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Until next time.